right, guys, soft wash season is coming. This video is all about marketing for your small business. We're going to be doing some EDDM and some flyer and door hanger mailers. We're going to design them and we're going to talk about how to get them out through the EDDM system. This works for your soft wash business or any small business out there. So check it out. All right, what is going on, everybody? Let's jump right into it. What we're going to be talking about today is doing some marketing. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some custom door hangers personalized to your business, as well as some mailers that can then be used for the Postal Service, EDDM, every door direct mail. So I'm going to do this kind of at a normal pace, just so the video isn't super drawn out. So if you guys need to see something twice, just hit that reverse button. I'll go back a few seconds and then watch it again. So let's kind of jump right into this. First thing is that I'm going to be using Vista print just because it's very user friendly. There's a lot of options on here, whether you want to do magnets, mailers, door hangers, postcards, signs, whatever it is. What I'm about to show you can be carried over to all these different products. But like I said, for today, we're going to go to marketing materials, and we're going to start with door hangers. Okay, so I've never used door hangers in the past, but we have some really nice weather coming, and I kind of want to get out of the house. We've been bogged down with snow all winter long, and I kind of had an idea where last summer I had done a lot of mailings. Mailings are very effective, but they are expensive. So by the time you go and print out 5,000, do the EDDM, all that stuff, you could be looking at possibly a few $1,000s depending on your area. I got a great return from doing that last year, but I started to think, how many of those mailers went to places that didn't need cleaning? Maybe they were a commercial business along the route that was way too big or way too small, or maybe there's a bunch of houses that were perfectly clean. Maybe they were cleaned last year by me or someone else. It is nice to get your name out there. It definitely doesn't hurt to do broad strokes marketing, and we will talk about that with the postcards later on. But with the door hangers, I'm thinking about printing these or getting these printed out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and pick my suburban areas where a lot of the residential homes are, and I'm going to get out. I'm going to walk, and I'm only going to drop these off at places that are visibly dirty. The roof is bad. The house is bad. There's something that I can see from the road. And I'm going to put the price. I'm going to give them a quote right on the back of this tab. I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to leave it at their mailbox or on their door. And that way, if they call me, if my phone rings and they call me, it's because they want to hire me. There's not going to be any questions about the pricing or anything like that. It's going to be written right on the card. So I think the door hangers are going to be nice. Like I said, I've never used them before. I've never done this idea before, but we're going to try it out, and I will obviously update you guys on how that goes. But I'm also going to pair it with every door direct mail. So let's jump right into designing a door hanger. Okay, so here we're going to let's just pick a 3.5 by 8.5. You can do whichever one you want. We'll keep it at 500 just for the video here. We won't make too many changes, but let's hit start designing. And you guys can go through here and pick whichever style you like. I kind of want to just customize it the way I want. Let's just click on this one here. Oh, that's for pools. I don't want that. I thought I just saw, oh, maybe it was this one. Okay, we'll do a small door hanger. Again, you can figure out which design you like or what size. And once this loads, okay, let's get all this out of here. All I'm doing is clicking on it and hitting delete on my keyboard. And I'm going to go to images, and I'm going to upload some images from my computer. So first thing I want to do is put on the logo of my company. It's very easy. Like you saw, I just uploaded it from my computer files, and then you drag it over. If you guys are not tech savvy, if you don't like doing this kind of stuff, the designs, if you don't have a logo, I'd be more than happy to help you out with that. See the email in the description as well as here on the screen. I'll leave it here for a minute. Send me an email with some of the stuff that you're looking to have done. I will say I cannot do it for free. The stuff takes time. But if you need help, I'd be more than happy to help you. So now we got the logo on here. Let's add a little text here. Go up here to the box, hit text, add new field. Let's say need to, and I'm going to use a little play on my business name here. Okay. You guys can do whatever you need. You guys can use this idea, whatever it is. We'll add this in here. Let's find a size that looks right. Let's make it bold. Let's pull this out. See these blue lines, if you can see them kind of popping up, they will show you when you are when you're centered. I want to change this to white. Make it kind of pop off the page. And now let's go back to adding some images here. So as you can see, the process really isn't all that bad. Vistaprint makes it very easy. It's one of many that you can use. You can also go to just a design shop near you and have them do a little work for you. These are some images that I found online. You guys can pull from your own reservoir of pictures, or you can find some stuff online. There's some free stuff online that doesn't belong to anyone. So basically now we're just going to tidy this up a little bit. And then let's add text again. We're going to add a new text field. Call text. I'm not going to put my actual number in here on YouTube today, but you know, you're going to put your number there. There we go. Move this over. Okay, that looks pretty good, right? So in just a few minutes, we were able to create the front of this flyer. Now, again, you can put your own logo on there, whatever kind of text that you want, but this is pretty simple, and I think we just did that in less than 3 or 4 minutes. All right, so that looks pretty good. What do you say we add a back? So here, the back, if you just want it blank, if you can get all your information on the front and you're happy with that, then you can just keep it blank, have the nice look, or the front look really nice, and have your door hangers. For me, I'm going to go full color. It's an extra 33 or another $30.30 for the 500. That price will go up if you're printing 1,500 or 5,000, 10,000, whatever it may be. But I'm going to go ahead. I know that the return on these mailers, one mailer is going to pay for all of this, or excuse me, one soft wash job is going to pay for mainly all of this marketing. So let's go ahead and let's add a little stuff to the back. I want to start with getting some of this stuff out of here. So let's add text. I want to make sure that people know that I'm fully insured. Again, this card is going right in front of people's homes that I know can use my services. If they call me, they're going to have the price. They're going to see everything. When they call me, they're going to be scheduling. So I'm going to kind of knock some questions out of the park. So when they call me, it's going to be to set up business. We're going to have fully insured, some nice little serving our community since 2017. Let's see, where'd that go? Let's pull this up here. Serving our community since 2017. Let's add some more text. Let's go. I guess we can do it right in here. I'm going to do pets and plants safe. Very important that if you're going to put this on something like this on your mailer, that you have to stand by it. The chlorine is actually damaging to pets if they drink it. If it lands in their dog bowl, if you leave puddles around the house, if the dogs get into it, it's going to be very dangerous. If you see if we can get that green a little brighter. Custom colors. There we go. If you I guess it's okay for now. If you put chlorine on the plants and you don't rinse them, it's no longer going to be plant safe. So you need to do your due diligence and be careful where your chlorine goes. But if you use it responsibly, if you're going to be a responsible business owner and you're going to make sure that you stand up to your word, you're going to rinse before, after, everything like that, then the chlorine is safe for the pets, for the kids, for the plants, whatever it may be. Don't let anyone fool you. Otherwise, this stuff is not going to just be damaging on its own. It is going to be very damaging if we let it be. I feel very comfortable putting that on there. You guys can decide for yourself. Next thing I want to do is, because this idea that I have here is basically going to be specific. Let's get this out of here. I like to just do it myself here. Because this is going to be something that I'm going to kind of walk around with and specifically pick my houses where I'm going to be marketing these door hangers to. I think a little tagline like this can be nice. Let's go up here and add an image. So we were in the neighborhood. Let's try to shrink this up a little bit, and you guys will kind of see my idea here. You're going to have to kind of forgive me for the gaps in time and talking and kind of showing you this. I'm trying to multitask and obviously record, narrate, and kind of function this page at the same time. Let's see. Let's try to knock this down a little bit. Maybe we don't need a space here. See what the gap is like. Let's tighten this up. And let me finish up the other one here. And it'll kind of make a little more sense. It'll be easy for me to explain. But so we did the house wash, I'm sorry, the roof wash there. And this one right here actually is my picture. This was a really cool job, actually. So your roof wash, let's bring this down and kind of neaten this up. And then let's go add text. Your house wash price. What size was this? 13. And we'll just leave that there like that for now. So the idea here, again, is that this information is going to be right in their face, all the questions answered that you're going to get when they call. Are you fully insured? Is it pets plant safe? What's this stuff going to cost? What can you do? I'm going to be walking through the neighborhood, driving through the neighborhood. I'm going to see this house right here, and boy, is that roof dirty. I'm going to size it up, and I'm going to say maybe I can do this house wash for, let's say, or this roof wash for $475. I'm going to write that in maybe a red marker right here. And if they also need a roof wash, maybe I'll combo the prices. If they only need a house wash, I'm going to put that price right here. So when they pick this up off the mat in front of their door, off the door handle, off the mailbox, wherever I decide to leave this, they're going to know right away, okay, man, this guy came, he said, my roof looks bad. I guess it does. My house looks bad. Okay, I guess it could use a wash. Wow, this is what he's charging me right here. This is the price. Oh, look, he's fully insured. He's been in the community for a while. It's pets and plants safe. And then at the bottom here, we're going to finish this up. My phone number, some places to find me, some reviews. You guys will see that in a second, but it's all going to be right here on this card. So I think this is a pretty cool idea. Hopefully it'll turn out. Let's finish customizing this card here. So let's go ahead and just see what we can do. I'll probably come back and just tidy this up a little bit and make it a little bit cleaner. But this, guys, is going to be the basic idea here. Just kind of showing you what the options and possibilities are here with this Vista print software. So let's just say, you know, branding, right? I don't know if I'm going to keep this here, but we'll put the logo back under. Let's throw this on here. So if you guys are advertising on a Facebook page, Instagram, make sure you kind of get that stuff on there. I'm a big fan of Home Advisor, so I'm going to put that stuff on there. So as I was saying here, I'm going to put some of the badges that I was given on Home Advisor. Home Advisor might not be popular in your area, but I know that there's other things like I think it's called like Neighborhood or Next Door. Whatever marketing avenues in your area that are good for you, if they give you some kind of badge, whether you're with the Better Business Bureau, if any of you guys have any kind of OSHA training, whatever you can kind of put on here to kind of show that you're the real deal and that people like you. As you can see here, one of them is a top rated. I have some nice reviews on Home Advisor. You want to let people know that. I know a lot of guys over the course of me having this channel and me talking about Home Advisor, a lot of guys don't like it. It's just not good in every area. It happens to work really well around here. So I talk about it a lot in case any other guys here are locally. If you're not here in the area, again, just look and see if there's a contractor app near you that allows you to kind of get your name out here that's similar to Home Advisor. I know that they exist. So one other thing I just want to put here is, let's say, what am I typing? I'm not typing. Let's say find us here. So that's pretty self-explanatory, right? So find us here. You got your company logo, you got your business name, everything. You know, pretty great. Pretty good looking card here. So let's go back to the front. Let's kind of review this. Actually, can I see them side by side? All right, so this is the front. Looks nice and clean, blue. Again, you guys can pick whichever one you want. Throw your logo on there. Basically, just ask the question, do you need a roof wash, house wash, and before and after pictures, whether they're yours that you've taken or you can find them online. There's a lot of stuff out there that just doesn't belong to anyone. It's free. It's stock photos that different companies use. You can find stuff that's out there that looks good and professional. These pictures are not mine. They were found on Google. I have to say, I don't know if they are stock photos. If they belong to you, sorry. I know for a fact that these pictures were not taken by a company in my area. So I'm going to go ahead with that. It is what it is. Backside here. Oh, there's a side-by-side option. Okay, so here you go. Look at that. This is pretty cool. You can go through here and change the fonts, which I might do, and just kind of see what kind of color scheme might look better, space this up, but you guys get the idea, and that was pretty easy. I think we've only been recording for maybe 15 minutes or so, so you can throw something like this together really quickly, and I think that these are going to be incredibly powerful. The fact I spent so much time just last season alone on the phone. You send out the mailers, which we're going to talk about next, the every door direct mail. You send those out and they just blanket everywhere. And you can't, it's just broad, it's basically just something like here, we're going to clean your roof. You don't want to give out pricing on your broad marketing because every house that you hit is going to be different. And if you're sending out 5,000 mailers, there's no way to know how big or small those houses are. So then you got people calling you, which is great. The phone for a while won't stop ringing once you send out. If you flood your area with 2,500 mailers, your phone's going to ring for a while. I promise you that. But people are going to be questioning you. They might not be necessarily be getting hired. They're going to call and say, how long have you been in the area? Are you insured? What's the cost? You're going to have to look up. So this, again, is just going to help cut out some of that ambiguity. Is that a word? With these door hangers. And then let's talk about broadening our reach and just kind of blasting our name out there with every door direct mail. And to do that, we're going to go back up to marketing materials. And this time we are going to do postcards. So for the postcards, basically it's going to be the same exact process for the most part. I'm just going to click through here. I'm going to do horizontal. Let's just do, 4.2 by 5.5. I'm just going to go with the standard here because I don't necessarily think that it's not going to be the way that the card necessarily looks, whether it's glossy or anything like that that's going to get you the business. It's going to be whether that customer needs your service or not. So I don't want to spend too much money on kind of that flashy stuff that, in my opinion, just really doesn't matter. If your opinion differs, then go ahead, put some gloss on there. It's not going to matter. Just because I don't want to use it doesn't mean it's not good. If you have an extra, I don't know, how much does this change? Or maybe it doesn't. Oh, it does. So it changed it like 15 bucks. If you want to go ahead and do some of that stuff, go ahead. I just prefer not to. So let's go ahead and hit design, stick with the 500, put that wherever you want it. I think you can get up to like 20,000 at a time. So listen, if you guys want to do that, be my guest, make that money. Let's see, let's kind of scroll through some of this stuff. Okay. So I kind of want to just stick with the blue theme. Here. If you scroll down here, colors, we're going to find cards that have a lot of blue on them. I like blue, it's bright. Or, it's a nice welcoming color. I don't really see the kind of blue that I thought I saw. All right, I wasn't finding the color I was looking for, so I just changed the size. So each size over here in the corner is going to have some different variations. This also is not the one that I was looking for, but it actually matches the door hangers, which I don't think is that important because these EDDM mailers are going to go out in a different area than where I'm doing the door hangers. So it doesn't really matter if they match or anything like that, but let's get all this off of here. And like I said before, let's kind of just start from scratch. My images are still down here in the uploaded area. So let's go and pull my logo onto here. And we're going to be using the same roof cleaning images as well as the house washing images. I'm going to put my logo up here in the corner. Let's do the roof cleaning up high. Pull it out. Let's make it bigger, kind of match. Let it run right to the corner of our logo here, kind of keep things nice and neat as we can. We're not experts. We're not graphic design guys. We can get this pretty close. Let's see. Let's pull this in here. make this a little smaller. And again, I'll probably come back in here and just tidy this up a little bit, but let's go ahead and add some text. Same idea as before, but not as much information on these. Fully insured. Let's go pet and plant safe, free estimates. Okay, you can already tell that the size here is way too high. Let's go to, I did that again, did that last time. Knock this down to 13 and just kind of see what we're working with. That's going to be small. What I do want to do is bold. And we'll just start cranking this up to 20. Let's change this to white. And maybe go down to 19, 18, 17. So this is telling me that it's too close to the line. Let's just, there we go, move it over, make it happy. It should have been, oh, now it's touching the line up there. Okay. It kind of makes it look a little better, right? So now we got that on there. And then the only other thing, I might try to make this a little bigger or just leave it right there. The only other thing we're going to put on this is just going to say, call, text Eric today at my number or whoever's number that is. Give it a call, see who answers. They might want a roof wash in your area. Let's see here. All right, for the purposes of this, I think that's pretty good. For the backside, I am not going to use, we're going to keep it blank. For these mailers, is just get your name out there. Let's see, let's preview. That's what it's going to look like when this lands in someone's mailbox. They're going to get your logo, roof cleaning, house washing. If you want it, it's fully insured, pet plant safe, free estimates. Give me a call today. And that's all you need right there. Pretty simple. We just did door hangers and mailers, and I think less than like 15, 20 minutes. Okay, now that we finished designing our EDDM postcards, we're going to go over here to the USPS.com, United States Postal Service. I'm pretty sure you can do this same type of thing through FedEx, through USPS, UPS, whichever one you guys want to use. It's basically all the same. What we want to do here is go to business and let's see, every door direct mail. Click right here. It's EDDM. So for me, for the example that I'm going to use for you guys is I'm going to type in my zip code here, 12845. That is for the town of Lake George, New York. So let's let this pop in. Now what you're going to see, this line right here is the town line. You have to do this by town, by zip code, 12845. Next town over, 12885. So in the town of Lake George, these are the mailing routes, right? It's not that many. It's kind of a small town. So actually, maybe because of that, let's go to 12804. 12804. It's another town that I do a lot of work in. Next one over, Queensbury, New York. Okay, that's more of a That's more what we're talking about. So when I move this cursor around, you'll see these light up, right? These are the different routes. This right here is one route that a mail carrier does, right? If I highlight this pink, if you look up here on the top right corner, up in this area, this is the route number. There's 742 residential houses along that route, 4 businesses. The total count is 746 pieces of mail, or 746 mailboxes, I should say. And I'll give you some of these other demographics here. And then all the way over here on the right where it says cost, to mail 746 of your postcards that we just made on Vistaprint to this area would cost $143. So if you print 1,000 mailers and you want to pick this route, almost all of your mailers are going to be gone. So I recommend doing anywhere between 2,500 to 5,000 at a time and really get your name out there, because if you switch over to another area here, this one is another, this one's 800, a total of 800 mailings. So that's it. Let's just call that 1,000. This one was 1,000. This neighborhood right here is 700. So 2,700, and you can cover a pretty big area. So what you want to do, let's just say I want to mail in this neighborhood. This route number is 12804R006, as you can see right here in this top right hand corner when it's highlighted. 600 right here, 689, 3 businesses, 692 total. So if this is the route that I wanted to use, and again, that's going to be for these postcards. You're going to print these out, and they're going to, or if you order them on Vistaprint, they're going to mail right to your door, and you're going to get a box of 500, 1,000, whichever you pick, in a box. Then you're going to come to the USPS site. I want to pick this route. I'm going to take a pen and paper, and I'm going to write down this route number. Where'd it go? 12804, as you can see right here in the corner, 12804R006. So we clicked on that route. We're going to click on this route. I would take a pen and paper. I would write down this one here in the corner here where it says 12804R003. And let's just say that those are the only 2 routes that I'm going to pick. So total delivery addresses is 1,438. So I would have to, let's just say, get at least 1,500 cards. And I have 2 routes selected. And the approximate cost is going to be let's say $300 to mail 14 pieces of mail. Okay, so now what we want to do here is just hit continue. And I'm not going to finalize this now because I don't have my mailers yet. We need to wait for them to come in the mail. But let's just assume we mailed them today. Maybe they get here by Friday, depending on how good the shipping is. And let's plan to drop these off at the post office on the 15th. So you're just going to click that 15th, $276. I'm not going to finalize here. I like to pay at the post office, not online, just to make sure that, I don't want to pay for something before, they're providing the service for me. So I'm not going to click this button because it's going to finalize it, but it's as simple as that. They're going to give you something to print out, and you're just going to bring it to them, and it's going to have your route numbers on it. You're just going to give them the box of your mailers, and they are going to do the rest. It is really that simple. EDDM can actually kind of sound kind of scary, but if you go back kind of to the very beginning here, all you do is type in your zip code, find the route that you want, and pay for it. You got to drop your mailers off. That's kind of the only legwork that you really have to do, and the Postal Service is going to take care of the rest. All you got to do after that is just sit back and let your phone ring.
Look what the cat dragged in. This is what 6,000 mailers look like. These are in bundles of 250. So these are the mailers. These ones are slightly different than the ones that are in the video, but not much. No back. So we got a box there. Here's some more. So they came pretty quick. So I'm excited to get these in the mail tomorrow. So I'm hooked up with USPS. We're gonna go and drop these off in the towns where I want to mail them. I'll show you some of the forms once they're printed out, how to bundle these up. And then these are the door hangers, how they turned out. Pretty nice. Looking forward to getting these out on the street, so stay tuned, stay tuned. Oh, and our buddy Cody from Southeast Soft Wash. Look at these. It was Christmas here in March, so these will be going on the skid. Beautiful day when UPS drops off the goodies. All right, so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. Just for one example, I'm choosing to mail in 3 different towns. This is just one of the towns. This is one sheet. We'll go over this. This one is for a local area. Basically, just like the video showed, I picked 12804, R008, R003, and R002. You can see these right here on the sheets. These will print right out once you confirm your order with the United States Postal Service, FedEx, UPS, whichever you use. This one right here, R002, just like in the video, shows that it had 627, 746, and 650 mail pieces. The orders that come from Vistaprint are in 250 postcard bundles, or 250 postcard bundles. It's really easy to mark out your numbers here when you have those numbers. Like this one was 750, so that was just 3 bundles. That was, I believe that was this stack right here. Basically, you just want to get it easy for the US Postal Service, just be going down the route and slide them out, bundle them up, mail them, and then put your packing slip. So this slip here is the first one that's kind of like the overseeing sheet. This one breaks down into your routes, and then I've already used these. Oh, here's one I haven't used yet. So this is one specifically for this route. This is this R002 for this route, and then R003. And it'll make a lot more sense if you guys actually just print these out and have them in your hand. But again, this all comes right from the USPS post site. They give this right to you. And then, so this route, 12084 R008. R008 has 650 pieces of mail. Here's our bundle, 650 pieces of mail. We're gonna just do the rest here, snap this down, put them back in our box. So as you guys can see, a little bit of legwork you gotta put in there. It is the cheapest way to do it. A lot of times if you get them from the mailers from a design shop or a print shop in town, there's usually a package where they will handle all the mailing for you, as well as the bundling. I have done that in the past, and I've also done it this way in the past. I like this way better. To do all of this, it maybe took like, I don't know, 15 minutes to bundle those all up. We're on the way to the post office now. We're going to drop them off. So you guys can choose whichever way that you want to do it. If you guys do the Vistaprint, then you guys are going to be responsible for bundling them. Again, you saw the process is not that bad. If you're going to use a print shop, most print shops will kind of do all the legwork for you, but with a little bit of an extra price. So either way, the whole EDDM process is not that bad. And while it is a little pricey, pricier than some other marketing avenues, it is very, very effective. And I mean, these things are going to go right to people's doors. So, and there's about 5,000 mailers sitting here. So you know, do a little math. 5,000. Look, even if you're looking for a 1% return, I mean, you're getting good money on that. So stay tuned.